was false witnesses that rose up against Paul and Peter. Okay? It was false witnesses that came up against Yahweh Shai because they didn't have nothing on them. You know? So you're going to say a man of evil things falsely. They're not going to be true. We don't teach hate. We teach love. This is the gospel. We teach the good news. We don't teach hate. We don't dislike a person because of the color of their skin. That's the so-called white man. He does that. All right? So everything that you're trying to put up against us is only to test our faith in this thing, man. See? So nothing you can do against the truth but for the truth. What this devil is actually doing, he's actually helping the spirit of the prophets. He's helping us be like, oh shit. Well, the Bible did say that they were going to do this. The scriptures did say that this was going to happen. So you're actually helping the prophets to understand that why you the fucking devil. All right? You got it. What have y'all got? Yes, about justified. We're justified. Start at like 14 and read on down. And then I'll give it back to y'all.
So Romans chapter 8, verse 14, it reads, it says, for as many as are led by the Spirit of the Most High, they are the sons of the Most High. For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father.
Yep. Keep going.
The Spirit itself bear witness in our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
Yep.
And if children inherit,
yep,
heirs of the Most High.
Yep. We're going to be heirs to the kingdom. All right? Yeah, those that's led by the Spirit. Those that's not in bondage, all right, through this damn devil, this system, all right, your mind, all right, we're led by the Spirit. That's why the scripture says the Spirit bear witness that we are the sons that live in power, man. It's going to be known that those were the righteous. Those are the sons of God coming back again. Go ahead.
It says heirs of the Most High and joint heirs with Hamashiach.
Yep.
If so be that we suffer with him.
And this is the part of the suffering. All right, go ahead. I got a lesson on deck in my notebook right now. It's called "Do What You Gonna Do." You know, do what the fuck you gonna do, man. Because the prophet, hey, we backed up by the Lord. Go ahead.
It says that we may be also glorified together.
Go ahead.
It says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
See that? See? That's perfect. So the suffering that we about to approach and that we're about to come up to, or the things that we're going through now, it ain't going to be shit compared to the glory that's going to be revealed in us, man. And that glory that's going to be revealed in us is power. You see? The glory that's going to be revealed is a celestial body. Justice. All right? The scripture says, so long without fruit, then righteousness shall be declared, man. Roughly paraphrasing it, man. But we're going to live forever. All right? If you believe in the Son of Man, that's where eternal life is going to be. All right? John the 6th chapter. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Somebody get Romans 1:16.
But again, we ain't trying to be justified. We're trying to be justified with every part. So whatever the works we do in secret, we're doing it in truth and sincerity. And they can say whatever the fuck they want to say. You see? Right? Because at the end of the day, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. You have the answer for everything you say.
That's right.
See? Ain't nothing gonna go unheard, and nothing gonna go undealt with.
Yep.
See? That's how the Lord works. And the Spirit's creative vengeance is on your ass. So you work on that.
Yep,
Got
go.
my guide body. See?
It's like 7,
16.
With the Romans.
chapter 1, verse 16. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of the anointing, for it is the power of Yahweh unto salvation.
See? right into salvation. So we're not gonna be ashamed. That's because you said they're trying to make us ashamed. They're trying to make us sorry for what we're speaking, or they're trying to make us doubt the things that we're saying. That's what Esau's doing. By putting our names, by putting up so-called quote unquote black images, on the news. Now this dude, a picture is all around the goddamn United States saying he's a terrorist, a massacre. It wasn't a fucking massacre. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a slaughter. A couple of bitches got ran over. And then when you go into it, they said that it was an Edomite. They took a picture, said it was an Edomite driving that shit, man. It wasn't no Jake. So we know that this is the accuser of our brethren trying to demonize us to the world, man. The same tricks. This shit is old. It's the same shit. This shit is old. When I first heard about it, I ain't do no lesson on it. I said this shit this is the same weak ass fucking thing. This shit is weak now. Right when it happened, I said, "Oh, this is a setup."
That's some CIA.
It was simple.
But when I first came to that's when I had the vision. Them shoot poisonous darts on our feet. That's what put it away. That's them shooting at our foundation.
Yep.
So, but why would we be ashamed after all you have done throughout the century?
Everything that we saying is right.
The innocent blood that's been spilled. Why the fuck were we gonna be ashamed after what you've been doing and continue to do?
Well, they're gonna play on the emotions of the people.
Yeah.
They're gonna play on the emotions of your woman. They're gonna play emotions on your family member. They're gonna play emotions on your children. They're gonna play them emotions. It's gonna be an emotional game. See, this is an emotional mind fuck that's going on in the media. Everything in the media is some crazy weirdo shit. You don't know what to believe it or not. So what's happening is Esau is really like fucking the minds up of these people. He had whistleblowers deliberately blow the whistle, so we can see whose side you people are. Oh shit! So people can get bugged out, so they can fear. Fuck it, I'm gonna have to take the chip. I'm gonna have to take the Paul Pierce. They ain't said nothing about natural immunity yet since the beginning. They was talking about keeping your health. They was speaking about elderberries on the news. When you niggas talk about elderberries? Then they just cut it out. Nah, fuck that shit. We finna just have these niggas go ahead and take this. So the point is they're playing the minds. They're gonna try to play on your emotions. That's why we supposed to be in the spirit other than the flesh. Because if you in the flesh, your flesh is gonna tell you to take it. Your flesh is gonna tell you to stop reading precepts outside. Your flesh is gonna tell you that you don't want to go outside no more. Your flesh is gonna tell you to, damn, this shit getting deep. This shit getting real. So every time you go outside, you're gonna be looking at shit. Ain't paying attention to the spirit. This is a mind fuck. They're trying to mentally fuck your mind, man.
Hey, cast that fear upon you too.
Yeah, they trying to cast the fear. They trying to make you fear. Yep. Go ahead. You got a precept. Go ahead. There's some more in that too.
2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first.
Yeah, let no man deceive you, man. And that's what this devil's trying to do. He's trying to deceive you. Let no man deceive you. All right? And that's what's happening. Yeah, they've been trying to deceive us through Roman Catholicism since the first church.
Hey, I even noticed in the desert, there's more people paying attention and looking and staring and talking as they go. But
Yep.
hey, that's shining more light on this truth.
Yep.
Bring it out.
That's it.
You know?
It says that a candlestick should not be hid. So the people can see the good works You got it.
And that no man of sin, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
That's it.
Because Esau being unrevealed, man. Because the Lord raised up the prophets, man, and looked up the scripture. So we know what's going on.
Yep.
We ain't sleep. So we woke up out of sleep according to Romans 11.
Yep.
It's not the secret. Go ahead.
Esau has everything to be ashamed, to being feel ashamed. He's getting exposed.
Shameful spilled upon thy glory.
On every area.
Why you blame it? You know how they say point was taking you guys pointing back at you. And now he's pointing the finger at everybody else. Trying to, because he is desperate. He's in a desperate spot. All his secrets is being revealed. They all divided. So he pointing the finger trying to get the masses of people that he needs to turn and you know, play the psychological game. We don't give a damn. Them people don't mean shit. Them people don't mean nothing. And hey, the more you understand that, the values of this place and how people think, the more you understand that shit don't even matter,
Yeah.
the better you are. The better off you are. You see? The better off you are. That's what you see. You know, we got to detach from the society. If you in the spirit, you don't care about what's going on in this place. Okay? If you walk in the spirit, you don't care about what's going on in this society. Because now, hey, we just read an article that the government can use psychological operations on the masses of the people. So they can lie to the people on national news, okay, just to get back data and stuff like that, so they can forward an agenda, see? And they're trying to do it like on the clever cover, but really it's stupid, okay? Yeah, exactly. They can legally lie. All right? Now, that's how we know the justice system is always fucked up. Wait, man, we should talk about this. But Esau, he can.
This book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 11, reads, "Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil."
Represents the truth, represents the scriptures, right? Represents the spirit, man.
Yep.
Right? So the whole armor, it's important to put on the whole armor. There are times we live in, because we're looking for other time.
What?
We let Satan deceive, especially the world that we live in, especially all the deceit, propaganda, and all that shit. They let deceive.
It's time for that. I asked to be single.
Yep.
So you have to be focused. This is the time to like really lock in on the truth.
And on top of that, putting on the whole armor, it's also got to fast too, as much as possible. We all do. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of the armor as well.
Yep.
Verse 12, it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood,
Right, man, calm men out here, man. The spiritual men, go ahead.
but against principalities."
Yeah, because the spiritual men is Satan. You have to attack me, I'm going to attack them later.
It's-
Guess what? You put on the whole armor, defend.
Peter said, as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. So putting on a whole armor is actually eating a roll, knowing what this thing is about, knowing what could happen. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures speak about counting the cost. That's putting on the whole armor. You know?
And really go to that 2 Corinthians 16 chapter. Now you have to be like filthy.
Well, you going
Ready to lose everything.
John 10, I think John 10 and 10, it says that it was sweet in his mouth as honey and bitter. You know, that's putting on a whole armor of the Lord. You know, that bitter represents the hell that we got to go through, the demons, the spirit. What you in your Ephesians, right? Yeah, that you in Ephesians, right? That bitter goes back to having to deal with these spirits. See, going back and dealing with these demons. You know, our minds, the flesh, weaknesses. See, that's that bitter. So when we put on the whole armor of the Lord, we got to take it all in. We got to understand it. Okay? We got to understand that, hey, it's going to be demons out here bothering us. It said we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Meaning we're not battling you people. It's a spirit behind you that's empowered by the left-hand side. And you people don't understand that you're actually controlled by the left-hand side, by the doctrine, by the way of life, the thinking. You know? So we got to put on the whole armor of the Lord. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. Okay? This ain't no flesh and blood. This is a spiritual warfare that we're going through. A spiritual battle, a spiritual fight. You know? And it takes a spiritual mind, all right, to be able to deal with these things. Right, to overcome. But it's only going to go through the scriptures. Our only way out of this, the only way out of this situation that we're in is by the Bible. So put on the whole armor of the Lord. Go ahead.
It says that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
The tricks of the devil. You got to know when he's coming. You got to know when he's in your mind. You got to know when he's trying to put doubt in there. You know. You got to know when he's trying to sow discord, confusion. Go ahead.
It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood,
but
against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore,
read that apart again. I'm sorry.
It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Demons, witches, warlocks. Then you have the elites who deals with witches and warlocks and sorcery and enchantments. That's what the serpent was about. When you go into the word serpent, it's nakash, which means enchanter. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with people who do enchantments. See, this whole situation with Kyle Rittenhouse and whatever that nigga name is from Waukesha, those are enchantments. See, the Rittenhouse situation was to play the minds on division, you know. So they had to back it up with a black man hitting a couple of so-called white men, white women and children. See, it's a mind for, oh shit, Kyle just got off, not guilty of all 5 counts. Oh shit, we just had a black man just run into hundreds of people. It's a division. They're causing a separation. You know? Yeah, they're trying to connect. You know, they're mind fucking the people. So they want people to riot. They want people to go out and fight. They want people to go out and kill one another. They want to give it the okay that you can bear arms. And if you shoot a nigga, I'm gonna get off. That's why the scriptures speak about insurrection. The workers of insurrection. Esau is the worker of the uprisings. He's causing the uprisings to happen. That's the trick. And if you're not spiritually in tune to what's going on, you're gonna pick a side. Oh shit, all Black Lives Matter. Oh shit, all lives matter. You know? And then you're gonna get caught up in that web. Go ahead.
It says, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore,
that's it. Spiritual wickedness in high places. Hey, these witches and warlocks, these enchantments, those things are real. We got witches and warlocks walking amongst us. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it. That's why I said it. Yeah, there's a dead chicken right next to it. Remember that? Yeah. That motherfucker ready to snap that motherfucker neck and left it right by the campsite. Like, take this. Kid, take this. Yeah, that shit don't work, nigga. That ain't champion. That shit don't work, man.
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because majority so-called Latinos, Native Americans, man, they Southern Kingdom, y'all in change, man. Because y'all ain't got the power, y'all don't watch much.
In the society program,
Well, really, you know, The Lord gave the 2/3 over. See, no enchantment against Israel. By them doing what they doing, that's not doing nothing. No enchantment against Israel. The Lord is giving 2/3 up to that. Okay? He's giving 2/3 up to it. If the Lord wants them to get affected by it, they're going to get affected by it. Okay? That's why they're so fucked up that we woke up. Because we wasn't affected by it. That was the Lord shielding us from it. Okay? The Lord gave them over to that shit. So it is no enchantment against Israel. That's talking about Israel. The Lord put curses on Jake. That's what's getting Jake fucked up in these cities, man. You know? He's using Esau to do it, but at the end of the day, these demons, they ain't got that power. The Lord gives them the okay to do this and to do that. They gotta get okay to do this shit. Right. They chose death.
They think it's power, it's power. Wow, it's thinking of doing shit. But he don't have to stand on all of that, which ain't nothing but power. Eventually, it's gonna be taken.
That's it. That's it. Go back to Romans 8, because we didn't finish that, because that verse didn't come up concerning being justified.
Back in the book of Romans.
Because we're justified on the things that we're saying, you know. And somebody look up the word Ahmad, look up justified. And look it up in that verse too. Go ahead, Al.
So book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 16, and it reads, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel of the anointed."
Where you at? Where you at?
Verse 16.
No. Remember you was in Romans 8. Oh, that was you? Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go back to 8. Go back to 8. That's what I want. You can start from like verse 16 and read on down.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 16. We read, "The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then heirs, heirs with the Most High, and joint heirs with the Messiah. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High."
Yep, they waiting on the prophets. We're the sons of the Most High. We're the sons of God. Go ahead.
It says, "For the creature was made subject to vanity,
Go ahead.
not willingly, but by reason of him who hath subjected the same in hope. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of the Most High. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit,
Yep.
even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body.
Yep.
For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth,
That's why you
why
hope.
doeth he yet hope for?
Yep.
So, and then, people hope in vanity. We hope the manifestation of the sons of God ourselves, right?
Yep.
Because we can flee the corruption of these vessels that we see, which are subject to vanity.
Jump to 28.
Verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High,
Yep.
to them who are the called according to his purpose. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate.
Yep. Speaking about the elect. Those who he foreknew, before knew. All right. Speaking about those that was in the beginning. Okay. Go ahead.
To be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren.
See, we conformed into the image of his son. So there's two images. You got to be there's the image of Yahushua, then there's the image of the beast. You see? So we have to be conformed to the image of his son, which is of righteousness, holiness. Okay? Go ahead.
It says,
It says all things work together for the greater good of the Most High. So that's everything that we're doing. All the persecution is set up too.
It's for the greater.
To get us to that image.
That perfection.
it says, moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called.
Yep.
And whom he called, them he also justified.
See, he called us. So since he called us, he did what? He justified us. You see? He called us, we're here. Now he justifying us. Okay? By what we're saying out of our mouths. So ain't nothing that this devil can actually do. Get on the news. He made the Southern Poverty Law Center, which Great Millstone, Milwaukee is on the Southern Poverty Law Center. I looked it up this morning. Okay? All the brothers, you know, I was going through the Southern Poverty Law Center today, looking up states. So they got us all on the books. They already waiting to make their move. All right? They're waiting to make an event to happen so they can make a move or a boogeyman of terrorism. The boogeyman of terrorism is going to be the prophets. It's going to be the Israelites. The black Hebrew Israelites.
They gotta blame us for something.
We got to get blamed for something. We got to get blamed for something. They're tallying it all up before they make their move and get the pinpointing directly on TV. All right? Go ahead.
And whom he justified, he also glorified.
Yep.
What shall we then say to these things? If the Most High be for us, who can be against us?
That's it. If the Most High is for us, who the fuck gonna be against us? Who do we care about? These fleshly people, Esau? The Lord gave Esau the power. So if we doing the bidding of Yahweh Shem Shai, he's doing the bidding of Satan, who you think the Lord gonna deal with? Who you think the Lord gonna favor? We're justified. Read what it's saying. The Lord justified. He justified, then he glorified. The justification is us doing this work, giving us the bread of life, speaking his words, and to the point of we get to the point where we get glorified, as Yahweh Shai got glorified. Because what did Yahweh Shai do? He was speaking the words of his Father. All right, he spoke the words of his Father Yahweh. He gave the word to his disciples. Now we're speaking the words of Yahweh Shai, which is really the words of Yahweh. So we're going to get glorified as being joint heirs with the Son. Go ahead.
It says, what shall we then say to these things? If the Most High is for us, who can be against us?
Right?
He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things?
See?
Who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? It is the Most High that justifies.
What you going to charge us with? Think about it. What can Esau charge us with? Who can make charge to the Most High's elect? We're not on the stand. You know, we're not on the stand.
That's the point, man.
We're not on the stand. Esau, you on the stand, man. You are in violation of the scriptures. You're in violation of what's been written. You on the stand. See? You can't charge nothing to the Most High's elect. Because we've been justified by what we're speaking. Somebody, Ahmad, get John 17. And did you get that justified word? Yeah, get the definition of justified. 27. No, it's probably a little bit before. Just go to Romans. Get the justified, and then get damn, what I just called for. The water. John 17. Yeah, well, you got John 17.
Greek, right? It says to render righteous are such as he ought to be. Show, exhibit, events, want to be righteous such as he is, and wishes himself to be considered, to declare, pronounce, one as to be just, want to be just, righteous, or such as he ought to be. Just
To be just. To be just. So the Lord justifies. So the Lord justifying us by saying, hey, those are the prophets. They're speaking my words. So we're justified. They came from Yahweh down to Yahweh down to us.
It's like being certified.
Right. He put the stamp. You got something?
I got the Google definition of justified.
Go ahead.
Here. It says declared or made righteous in the sight of His God.
Woo! See? See? That's justified in the Google. Read that again.
Declared or made righteous in the sight of the Most High.
Declared or made righteous in the sight of the Most High. So what the fuck can a devil, Edomite, so-called white man say? What can you put on TV that's supposed to shake up our faith? The Lord himself, Yahweh, say, y'all good.
And it says one of the elect justified by faith.
Wow. Let me see that. Hey, I ain't gonna get a look at that. He said, we justified. We justified by doing the work. We justified by doing this. The Lord is in the heavens. He already know. Hey, those that's doing this work, y'all gonna be good.
This whole society the Lord hates. And we, the Spirit, the Spirit invigorated us to come out here. So we've chosen to do it. But we keep on interpreting and do the most noble thing on earth. This is the most noble thing on earth.
That's it.
Somebody that nobody can stand against. That he could kill anybody, kill any one of us at any given time. Drop a bomb and say it was a gas explosion, anything. That's how the devil, the so-called white man, works. Okay? But we're standing up in righteousness for all the evil things that this dude has been doing to us, continue to do to us. So, in the eyes of the Lord, that's the most noble thing to possibly to stand up against tyranny, to stand up. And everybody that stood up against the devil either got assassinated, murdered, or whatever, or derailed, blacklisted. But you can't blacklist somebody that don't give a damn about your amenities and your way of living. You know? That's that boldness, man. That's what we're talking about. Hold the line. Hey, it's like a movie. It's like a movie, man. Who in the movie don't stand up against that title? You know? Think about David Goliath. Well, David said that. Yeah. You stand up against that he would do it. So you can make war with the beast.
The Dark Knight. Alpha said because Sunday can't be bought on for
This is Wisdom Solomon 5:1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him. And that's this whole American system. It has been afflicting us, all right, through their policies, all these different things they set up to derail us, deprive us of a living standard. You see, they put us on welfare, they kick the men out of the household, they destroyed the household. All right, everybody will tell you anything with some sense. All right, they'll tell you that the political system, they created laws to separate the family. All right, to destroy the family. All right, no, that's your evil track record. All right, and we're witnesses of it. So you can't say that we're lying. You can't say that that's just made up. No, God damn it, we are the result. We've been through what you've been pushing, man.
We experienced it.
Exactly. So it says, it made no account of his labors. You see, our foreparents built America. And you got these idiots on social media, they talk about stop trying to take credit for your ancestors' work and all this other stuff. We received absolutely nothing from the society.
But you bitches received everything from your funky ass forefathers.
Free labor. Hundreds of years.
And they create $1 trillion,
This fucking faggot.
industries and corporations. based on the backs of free slave labor.
We ain't even gotta go to corporations and businesses. We go to the lowest level of the fucking Edomites who didn't want to give up their fucking slaves, so they gave them bitch ass motherfuckers stipends, all right, of 300 of each fucking slave. So if you had 30 slaves, nigga, you got 300 for each 30 slave. You know how much money that is going back then? Do you know how much money that is? No, I'm not talking about Aetna. I'm talking about them giving them their head. They not Aetna. That's insurance. Not that. They was paying them through certain stipends, through certain monies, to free the slaves. It said, Emancipation Proclamation said you're supposed to free your slaves. I don't want to free my slaves. No, these my slaves. Here, we're gonna give you money for your slaves to let these niggas go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about Aetna. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about them giving them money. This is you got 300 for this nigga, you got 300 for her little ass, you got 300 for him. They gave him money. Compensation. So if you got 300, somebody, what is 300 times 30? And then you know they had like over 100 slaves.
3,000.
Right.
No, 9,000.
So $9,000 going back to when emancipation, that's fucking what, 19, no, I'm sorry, that's 1863. 1863. You know how much a 9 G's is in 1863? Right. So they had that generational wealth. That's generational wealth passed on. Hey, fuck you white people. Go ahead. That's a good one. Start at 11.
It's the book of St. John, chapter 17, and verse 11. It reads. The book of St. John, chapter 17, verse 11. It reads, and now I am no more in the world. And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world. And I come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thine own name those. Book of St. John, chapter 17, verse 11. And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I come to thee.
That's talking about the elect. These are in the world, okay? He's speaking about when he leaves, that they're still in the world. Go ahead. Yeah.
It says,
Okay.
these are in the world, and I come to thee. Holy Father, keep to thine own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are one.
See, that they may be one as we are one. That's what I was saying about how Yahweh gave the word. He gave it to his son. Then the son gave it to us. So by him giving it to us, that's going to align us up with this, being in the same spirit, the same vibration as the Father, Yahweh. Go ahead.
Verse 12, it says, while I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name.
Yep.
Those that thou givest me, I have kept, and none of them are lost.
Yep.
But the son of perdition,
Judas Iscariot.
that the scripture might be fulfilled.
Yep.
And now come I to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them thy word, and the world hath hated them. Because they are not of the world.
See?
Even as I am not of the world. I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil.
See? So Yahushua is praying to the Lord before he get crucified, saying, I gave them the word, I gave them your name, keep them, protect them, keep them from the evil. See? Yahushua himself, and when you go back into Romans, the 8th chapter, it says that he making intercession. So the Lord is on the side of the throne making intercession, being a mediator for the elect that's on earth. So he's praying to the Father to, hey, keep them safe. The Lord is orchestrating. Think about when a car crash is about to happen or any little crazy shit, you know, and you get protected. Oh shit, the Lord just protected me from that. Oh shit, that was Yahweh telling the angels to go protect them. He making intercession. The Lord is making things happen on earth through the holy angels, man. So that's how we being protected. You want to know how a car just immediately stop and don't hit you? Or how you would just pass by a car? You know?
You'll just leave like a place of business, and all of a sudden you hear on the news that they got shot up.
Yeah.
So something like that, you know.
Or you now you can be going on the highway, right? You get in your car. You drive a block. Oh shit, I forgot something. Went back to the house, got what you had to do, and then you went back out and were about to get on that same highway and it's a car crash. If you wouldn't have took that 10 minutes out, 5 minutes out of going back to the house, you could have been involved in that shit. The Lord will make him forget his keys. Or make him forget this, make him forget that. Oh shit, I forgot, let me go back. Just for some bullshit to happen so you can get back and you fucking clear from that shit, man.
That's a fake news.
You gotta really think about that shit. Go ahead, Doc.
Can I say something real quick? Like many times we was gonna do a lesson. We did the lesson at the lake.
Uh-huh.
We got to jump the car.
Yeah.
We jumped the car and shit. Remember the time we went to the gas station on 60th and Shannon Road?
Yeah.
We could have found like the thing that's in the car. As soon as we left, about hours later, it was a shootout in the
Oh yeah, we was right there the same day. We was just there, and then it was a shootout there. Right, I forgot all about that. Right on 6th. Yep.
But I do y'all got a scripture?
Go ahead, you got it.
John 17, and I'm gonna start at
You can read John 17 now. Here, where you finna start at?
I'm starting at 9.
Oh, at 9?
Yeah.
All right, well, go ahead and read up, and then read back down.
All right, cool.
This is a heavy chapter right here, man.
Go first. All right. This is John 17 and 9. It says, I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me. For they are thine, and all thine are mine.
Yep.
And thine are mine, and I am glorified in them. It's talking about the elect, man.
Yep.
Be glorified, in us. All right?
Yep.
We got to have faith, man, that we are those men. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way around it.
Yeah, because the Lord, he prayed for the elect. So you got to believe, like the scriptures say, put on as the elect. So you got to walk around, not pridefully, but, humbly, but through the Spirit. Is like, okay, ain't nobody else doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We got to be those men. And you walk around in confidence that you are the elect. But you got to have your mind geared to righteousness, teaching, studying, prophesying, fasting, praying, charity, alms. You got to have your mind geared. You can't just be walking around, like the Christian church, we're saved. They walk around like saying that we're saved, that they saved and shit. We don't know we saved, but we got to put on as, hey, I believe that the Lord going to deliver us. You got to believe it.
And it's cold though too, like the Lord, like even if you neglected certain things, if you are there at a number, the Lord will have it to where you see that you going wrong, and then you make
none of them is out of his hand.
That's part of him praying for you and keeping you.
Yep.
Hey man, that's right.
Yeah.
It's like the one we read earlier. We have to come in that image of Yahushua.
Yeah. Yep. The image.
Not that image of the beast.
That's it. See, that image of the beast is that do without will, that fucking democracy and homosexuality and all these demonic things. We got to be in the image of the Son of Man, and the image of Him is of righteousness, patience, suffering. Yeah, keep going.
It says, and now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world.
Yep.
And I come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thy own name, those whom thou hast given, and they that be one as we are.
Yep. Go ahead. Keep going. You got something to say?
No, I was going to say, like the scripture you brought out earlier about us coming into like that image of Yahweh.
Uh-huh.
You know, yeah, it's like going back to saying like we're constantly examining ourselves.
Yep.
Every day because we're constantly trying to put off whatever you know.
Yep,
what I'm saying,
yep,
keep us from
Yep.
from the Most High.
Yep.
Put off whatever flesh that comes out of the world. It said, while I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name.
Yep.
Those that thou givest me, I have kept, and none of them is lost.
Yeah, so you know, IUIC, they used to say that no one knows the name. There is no name. You don't have to call him by that name. And that's why Nate getting fucked up. You know, he said he cringes every time he hears someone say Yahweh. Yahweh. Hey, that's why his ass getting fucked up, man. Hey, you better pray. I hope you're a man of the Lord. You know? Okay? I'm just end it off on that with that one. You know, hey, if you're a man of the Lord, you're a man of the Lord when it boils down to it. You know, because the apostles, they believe, according to your dream that you had in the 90s, you know, that you could still, you know, the oil left you and you got it back. So, how you getting jacked up so much, it could be that humbling mechanism for you. You know, that you know, them hard chest punches. Like your father used to, you know, when you do some shit, your father hits you dead in the chest. And then, you know, you can't really cry and shit. You get your ass cracked. That's what the Lord got to do to you, to Jake sometimes, man.
Well, that's part of being kept. That's part of being kept with chastisement. Because if you go without chastisement, then you bastards and not sons.
Yep.
That's a good problem. So we of the elect, we hopefully are sons of the living power. So he's keeping us through, you know, chastisement.
Yep.
Say, but the son of perdition that the scripture might be fulfilled.
Go ahead.
And now come I to thee, and these things I spake the word, that they might have my joy filled in themselves. I have given them thy word, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world.
Go ahead.
I pray not that thou shouldst take them out of it, but that thou shouldst keep them from the evil. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them with thy truth. Thy
That word is truth. Sanctify them. You know? Sanctify them through the word. You know? Separate them. All right? Make them holy. All right? That's they separate them from this world.
And it goes into cleansing as well. Sanctify meaning cleansing.
Yep. Cleanse them.
Also, the young man cleanses his way.
Yep. That's it. Yep. Go ahead.
Thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world.
That's where you get apostles from. Sent forth. Even though I sent them into the world. See? So that goes back to us being justified because the Lord sent us into the world. He sent us to the world. He sent us out in the streets. So by him sending us out, we got a message that we supposed to, you know, we got to teach. And that's through him. You know? Preach ye the kingdom of heaven is at hand. John 10.
It says, and for their sakes I sanctify myself, that they also might be sanctified through the truth.
Yep.
Neither pray for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word.
Yep.
That they all may be one, as though as thou Father art in me, I am in thee, and that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me. And the glory which I
That world is talking about the Israelite world. All right? That the world may believe that thou hast sent me because he only came to his people. Remember, he said he came to his own. All right? To be amongst his brethren, which is the Israelites. All right? Go ahead.
And the glory which thou givest me, I have given them, that they may be one, even as we are one.
Mm-hmm.
I in them, and thou in me, that they may be made perfect in one, and that the world may know that thou hast sent me,
Yep.
and hast loved them as thou hast loved me. Father, I will that they also whom thou hast given me. Even me where I am, that they may behold my glory which thou hast given me. For thou lovest me before the foundation of the world.
That's it.
Righteous Father, the world hath not known thee, but I have known thee, and these have known that thou hast sent me.
Yeah, those are, hey, remember that he told Peter, he said, who do you say that I am? You know? He said, you the son of the living power, baby. You know? It was revealed to by the Father. Off of believing. Go ahead.
It says, and I have declared unto thy name, and I will declare that the love wherewith
He published it. He published the name of Yahweh. So we're doing the same thing. We're publishing the name of Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? Go ahead.
that the love wherewith thou hast loved me may be in them, and I in them.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Go ahead. Y'all got something?
I got it.
Go ahead. You got it.
Right, because continuing on, about Yahweh Shai praying for, there's an example right here in the book of Luke, the 22nd chapter, concerning Peter, and it's the same way with us. So this Luke 22 and verse 31.
I'll say something real quick.
Go ahead.
When we was in the world, bro, now do you have like a feeling that we was protected before the
He knew us. He knew us.
So that was like that.
Yep. When you come into the truth, when you awaken to the truth, you start to realize, damn, the Lord did protect me. He was protecting me. Damn, I should have been fucked up. I should have been dead. Damn, damn, that was that robbery, or so yeah.
Alright, so this Luke 22 and 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat.
That's it.
Right. And that's the same condition with everybody in truth. Satan desired to have all of us. And this is talking about Peter. Because Peter, he was King David in the regeneration.
He's the head of the church.
He's the head of the church. Upon his rock, I build my foundation, and the gates of hell not prevail against us. That was Peter. So, and sifting goes into Stiazo, meaning by inward agitation to overthrow. The try one split to the virgin overthrow. So Satan is trying to try everybody's faith. So the Lord understands that. But it goes on to say, verse 32, but I have prayed for thee that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brother.
Damn.
And this was prior to Peter, denying Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai had already taught him. So he said when he was converted, when he came back from that, that's what converted me, to be brought back. Strengthen thy brother.
Yep.
Brothers have examples where they went off and messed up, but then when you come back and grow from that, you strengthen your brother, like the New Testament.
Yep. That's why Peter was telling him, hey, Satan is out here as the roaring lion, seeking who he may devour. Because Satan was fucking with him. Yahushua called Peter Satan. He said, get behind thee, Satan. He called him Satan. So Peter knowing, like, oh, shit. Like, hey, Satan is out here trying to divide us. Because when Yahushua called him Satan, right? It's because Yahushua told him that, oh, he's going to be crucified. And Peter was like, that old King David spirit got back in him and said basically, no, ain't nobody going to touch you while I'm here. He said, get behind me, Satan. Like, nigga, this is supposed to happen. This is prophecy. What are you talking about? So Peter said, hey, he's as a roaring lion, seeking he may divide because of him fucking with your mind. Fucking with your spirit. Yeah, resist Satan. He telling you to do things that's outside of that's written. He gonna make you go off on what things that's not written. So he said, hey, he's like a roaring lion, seeking who may devour. All right. Now you gotta understand too, through extrapolation, he wasn't just tempted and one time it said that he was tempted. No, it's multiple times. Multiple times that he was going through things. It's just certain things that's just written in the scriptures just to build up our confidence and faith. But Peter was going through hell. He was the head of the church. So you ain't think that he was going through shit?
There's a lot of things in scripture that wasn't written.
Yeah, that the prophets was actually going through.
Most of the scriptures say the miracles of Yahweh Shai, but that was contained when he did.
Go ahead.
It's the book of St. John, chapter 10, verse 29. My Father, which gave them me, is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hands. You know, going back to the brothers talking about the Lord is up there about chapter 10. How wide you know? And it's already solidified. It's already certified that you know the elect is going to be protected. You know.
You got something? Somebody else? Come on.
I got some.
Go ahead.
This is Philippians chapter 1 and 6. It says, being confident of this very thing, that he which hath began a good work in you will perform it until the day of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So, and we have to be confident that Yahweh Shai has started this good work in us, you know, to do this ministry. Increase your faith. You know, me, for example, you know, my testimony, when I first came to the truth, I was getting, you know, a lot of visions and whatnot, and it increased my faith. So it was the Lord that was doing that. You know, I wasn't necessarily saying like asking, you know, a lot of times, but you know, he was like, that's how the Lord gets out. You know, that's why Him keep you. It says and performing until the day of His return. So we be that number. We'll perform His work in us until He return.
The trials and tests that we go through every day, too, that, you know, that's set upon us, you know, by the Lord, the Lord put us through, man. That actually was our faith, too. You know? See, I remember the first time I went through something, man, you know, first coming to camp, I wasn't even in the camp, you know? You see? And it was certain things, man, like the elder brought out that, you know, the Lord is all about timing, you know? And that's how you know when the Lord intervenes, man, you see? But that's a fake boost when the Lord actually delivered you out of something that's small or big.
No, yeah. So I got one right here. Starting at verse 21. It says, keep yourselves in the love of the Most High, looking for the mercy of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach to eternal life. It says, and if some have compassion, making a difference, and others say for fear, pulling them out of the fire, hating even the garments spotted by the flesh. So they go to show you the contrast, you know, certain brothers might come a little bit more compassionate, you know, depending on the spirit, you know. And then some say for fear, you know, we gotta say, you know, cut it, you know, pretty much. The scripture said hating even the garments spotted by the flesh, because that's what sparks your righteousness, man. You know? So we gotta it's the scripture that talks about that, you know. It's simulation that the flesh walks against the spirit. What that Romans, you know.
Hey, Tajman, call for Hebrews 10:35.
Hey, no, this is Jude 1 and 24, it says, now unto him that is able to keep you from falling, that him is talking about Yahweh Shai. You know, we just going through it, you know, continuing with that. You know, that he praying for us, man. He was praying for brothers when he was on the earth. He was praying as in the spiritual realm. It says, and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy. So, hey, he praying for us to elect, man, to keep us faultless, man. You know, covered in his blood instead of day of redemption.
This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 35. It says, cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which have great recompense of reward.
Basically, that's what we gotta stick to. We gotta stick because this is our confidence. The Lord is our confidence. So no matter what comes our way, we gotta always remember what we fight for. Scriptures talk about the cost. So you gotta have tunnel vision when it comes to the truth. You know, just basically keep your eyes on you can focus on what's really good. Despite what comes, what is
Hey, but that's crazy though. I like, well, I like people respect. And
Satan trying to fuck with you. Damn Angela. No. Oh shit.
Sorry, but hey, that's part of us being got the spirit to discern. So,